Hey Leo, it's Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your general reading for August 2021. If you are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice, guys, to get all notifications. And a warm welcome back to my regular subscribers. Always nice to see you guys. Just a reminder, guys, I also have a Facebook group called Harmonia Friends. If you are on the self-development train or just want a soul tribe, or if you are a fellow light worker like myself, tarot reader, you don't have to be a tarot reader, but if there's something that you feel you want to collaborate with, check out the group. Just search Harmonia Friends. It's all in the description box below. Yeah, it's a fun group, so highly recommend you go over there if you have a chance, because there's some fun content on there as well. And if you're booking a private session with me, Leo, you can do so on the description box below. Only way to book with me is through my website, harmoniafriends.com, okay? You'll also notice that there's a new membership area on the website. It's not quite there yet, but you can go ahead and register. Packages will probably be available in September. Yeah, so there's gonna be some brand spanking content, and yeah, it's gonna be for a membership area, so very excited for that. But without further ado, Leo, let's get started. The general readings, they don't always have to be about love, okay? I know I got a lot of people here who look for the love readings, but general readings can pull many different topics in there, okay? Sometimes it's just focused on love, but not always. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. Already have flyers. I'm not taking them though because I'm not ready. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages we have for Leo in August. What's going on for Leo in August, Spirit? Okay, let me just pull one more. I'm going to pull an animal spirit before I start. And the messages are already flying through, but I want to make sure. You do have some big changes coming your way, but one of the big changes has to do with your confidence. Now, confidence was reversed, and the reason that it's reversed is very, I mean, it's the card right next to it, okay? It says, lighten your load. It's basically Atlas. The world is on your shoulders, okay? Many of you are feeling defeated, or like, I can't do it, I'm overwhelmed. It almost feels like the 10 of Wands here if you're looking at regular tarot. But this is the World card, and Atlas is basically carrying it. It's funny because I was called to use the mythology deck for your guys' general reading for August. My mom was like, use the mythology deck. And then look, you get Atlas. But you got the animal spirit called Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. You are definitely working on manifesting something new and being creative, but you feel very burdened right now with the responsibility that you have. Now, this responsibility can be a heavy workload. It could be a heavy house, life, if you're, crazy household, got the kids, cleaning. But this also could be heavily within a relationship too, where you feel like you're putting all of the work into a relationship, and relationships come in many different forms, guys. But overall, you're feeling a little bit like, I don't think I can do this, because the confidence thing is being stripped here. All right. This is changing. I don't even have to get into tarot messages to know that this is changing, because there's only so much you can hold before I feel it's dropped. So I will not be surprised if we get the Tower card for you. We haven't gotten it yet, but I'm feeling that energy, because when something isn't even, or when something needs to fall away, and if you keep sticking to these old patterns, that's when the universe comes in. And I feel heavily with this Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Your wish is really to drop the burdens. And I feel like you're stuck on, I don't know how to drop the burdens. I don't know how to change this. Some of you, this is financial burdens, feeling stuck at a dead-end job, just feeling like you have so much on your shoulders here. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What additional messages, Spirit, do we have for Leo? Here we go. 4 of Swords, 2 Two of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. The middle row, we have the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, Strength, the World, interesting. Towards the end, we have the Fool, the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, and here we go. Nine of Pentacles is the overall energy here. This is the need and desire. Listen, you can do it on your own. You already have it, right? The independence, everything's going well, right? This is what you want. This is the energy of what you want, okay? Many of you are on your own or trying to feel independent, struggling to have the financial stability that you would feel comfortable in, okay? But the Nine of Pentacles is usually the point of feeling that already, right? Feeling like you're independent, you can take care of yourself, you're feeling healthy. This is what I feel like you're striving for this month. But there's something where you're feeling the energy of like broken communication, things not working out in your favor, and you really felt the need to sit in it. And that's what I feel at the beginning of this month, or August energy, how this reading starts off with the Four of Swords, this air energy, okay? This is about needing rest, rejuvenation, peace, all right? But next to it, we have the Two of Swords, which means to me, you feel a little bit stuck. All right, maybe there are circumstances or obstacles in your way that are not allowing you to make a decision where you feel like you don't have a choice. But the truth of the matter is you do have a choice. And I think that this rest and rejuvenation that you're going to be doing, if you don't feel like doing anything, and this could be, guys, even like a forced rest, meaning you might get sick, because if you do too much, what happens? Your body breaks down, right? But with the Ace of Wands, this is about having a new beginning, new venture, a new start. Look what you're looking towards. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment. It's that close to that, right to that Ten of Cups, which is like the happiest card, right? Bringing everything together. But this is also having all the tools that you need to have something fulfilling. It's the feels, guys. It's water energy here. Leo, I feel for many of you, if this is a relationship of some sort, it's the desire to have something equal. It's the desire to have something that's more fulfilling, okay? If this is a job, and the relationships can come in many forms, like I said, but if this is a job or career or oriented in any aspect, many of you are just trying to have that passion and desire to have a fulfilling job that can bring you fulfillment in a level of like, I love my job, or I love what I do. But the truth of the matter with the Four of Swords in the middle of the month, the Eight of Swords energy, could be dealing with an air sign here. We have a lot of air in this reading, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of inner turmoil where I feel like you feel reprimanded, or you feel like you're almost like a child being scolded at. There's something where you're feeling like your inner child's freaking out, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I can't do it all. And you want to move away from this, okay? This is the energy of feeling burdened. I feel like you're burdened by not being able to speak something that you want to speak, which I feel like are about the roadblocks that you have, or just be able to live the authentic truth of what you want and desire. And I feel for many of you, this has to do with old programming. This has to do with some kind of inner child work that you need, okay? Now we have we have three major arcanas right in the middle. So there's a huge divine change. I told you, I felt that energy of something coming where it was like divine's popping in. We didn't get the Tower, but this energy still is of moving on. This is divinely timed, okay? Because with the Chariot energy, this fast pace, this pickup, this movement that I feel towards the middle of the month for you, Leo, you are still in control. Only you are in control of actually the choices that you can make, even though you may feel that those obstacles are keep you from making a choice, okay? It's not true, okay? Especially when it comes to relationships, you still have the choice of how you feel or react to a situation. That confidence that I feel that you were missing or feeling burdened by, there is something that is going to drive you, push you forward to bring in your own energy of courage. This could come in many forms. For many of you, it's for standing up for yourself, okay? This could be up against another individual, or just for a situation in general, but it feels to me you are building courage and confidence to move on. Some of you, it's like move on to a different location, like actually moving. Others of you, this is like move on, like letting go of old baggage, that inner child work that I told you. There's something where you're gonna click by middle that I feel like you're just gonna get this energy of going, I know what needs to happen. Or it's gonna feel divinely timing of that aha moment here, all right? The World card, which has all the tools that you need about rewards, but something that is coming at you pretty quickly again, okay? But it's coming at you from a distance. And I feel for many of you, it's like, okay, realizing that I have it all to make these changes. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight, or you're doing something online, something that you're passionate about, you know, with the 9 of Cups here in the World and the 6 of Cups. It's something that you feel strongly desire to go back to. It almost brings you that childhood like joy again. And I feel that because the last card we have is the 6 of Cups, but I'll get to that in a second. Because when you were thrown into the world, which is the last card of the major arcana, guess what? Literally the next card is the Fool card. The Fool's journey begins. It's starting all over, but it's fresh. I feel like you're making a decision to do something new, brand spanking new. You haven't done this before. Now, guys, if this is a relationship, whether it's cutting something off or having a new relationship, it's almost like moving on. Maybe you've been closed off to dating, or you had a really bad relationship, you weren't over it yet. There's something in here where it's like there's a completion, and there's a completion because all the tools are here, all the signs are here. To have this, I feel like with this Aquarius air energy, and there is a lot of air energy, you could be meeting a new air sign here, Leo, but you're gonna have options. You're gonna have the ability of seeing the world and the choices that are around you, okay? Not everything, and the Hierophant's kind of like hiding here in the cave, but not everything that is usually formal or traditional. You're not gonna do everything traditional, right? Now you have the options of doing maybe something traditional that you always have loved, or being very unconventional about it. This also feels like entrepreneurship. I feel like there's something for many of you that you love to do as a child, or something that brings your inner child out, that you're gonna strive to make a work field for yourself. Others of you, if this is a relationship, I feel like you're doing something that's gonna feel like self-love, but this relationship, with you looking in the cup, and this is, even though it's, you know, this card is a story of narcissist really, but when you look at the cup, it's basically falls in love with his own reflection, right? I feel like this cup is self-love. There is something that is going to push you forward for really feeling that self-love, okay? It's gonna make you feel nostalgic. It's gonna make you feel like the past. And I feel like some of you, this past is gonna bring you like the feels. It doesn't feel like mourning. This feels like, oh my gosh, like I feel love. And if this is a new person in your life, I feel like you're gonna feel like you've had an instant connection with them, right? Could be a new friend as well. Let's see what your outcome cards are. I do not do reversals on the vice versa deck because they're double-sided cards. What's the outcome of this, Spirit, for Leo? What do we have for Leo? What's their outcome? Though I feel like I know your outcome is, being that you're moving forward. 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords. Now look, wait till you see this 8 of Swords. We got the Queen of Cups energy, and wow, you got the World again. Wow, a lot of dupe cards, so that's good. We already had the 9 of Cups, but look at this 9 of Cups, okay? Now it feels like, you know, you're not just thinking about it, looking at all those cups and going, all right, yeah, I got what I want. This is about something that you intuitively know that makes you feel lighthearted, playful. I just feel like there's something in the energy to do with your youth, or makes you feel young again. Now the 8 of Swords, which is usually that card of, oh my God, inner turmoil. I feel like I'm being reprimanded, right? Like, I feel like there's someone egotistical near me. Look at this. Look at this one that you got. You're not in your head about this. In fact, there is a new perception. You got an eagle here flying towards you. You have a new perception of what it is to have a choice. You still have the options to how you feel and react. And I see this perception, this new perception that you're having here, Leo, as your real fulfillment in here, because it's almost emotionally fulfilling here. The Queen of Cups is someone here who's loving, supportive, empathetic, very intuitive. And I feel like I'm talking to a Leo here who might have a lot of water in their chart. Okay, this could also be somebody who's new in your life coming to you, is going to be very supportive and loving and give you that support that you always wanted. That is fair, you know, to remove all of those burdens that you might feel in the beginning. But I feel a lot of this has to do with a new start on self-love and looking at a higher level perception of the people around you and the choices that you actually do have the ability to make. And you absolutely do, because you got the World again. But usually the World card's like this, where it's, you know, that's a traditional or semi-close to the traditional one, right? This is what you got. This is you being leaping in there, thrown into the world. Many of you are moving a job, moving into entrepreneur. You're doing something new, okay? This could be even a new relationship, but it's something that is new that you feel thrown into once you let go of the burden. I feel like what the burden is something to do in regards to a past event or something maybe you were still holding on to that seemed very heavy and also made you feel like you were doing everything on your own or alone. I'm hearing alone is really what the biggest thing that I'm hearing. And then we're going to do one more card here for you to wrap this up. What healing message do we have for Leo? Because we're getting close to your time here. Wow. Take a leap of faith into, ready for this, the unknown. Are you kidding me? Here's your fool's journey. Taking a leap, you're going into the unknown, you're being open, you're being vulnerable. Leo, this is huge for you. This is a really nice reading for you, Leo, because this is dropping the burdens, taking the leap, and trusting the universe is here for you. All right, guys, if this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.